Hi members, it is Bridget again from Speech Therapy Talk Services, and I am here for another video. So today we are going to discuss Tier 2 vocabulary. So we're just going to jump right over to our screen here. Okay, so Tier 2 vocabulary, members-speechtherapytalk.com, you log in. And then we're going to go to language here and scroll all the way down to Tier 2 vocabulary. So this, I feel, can be kind of a tricky thing to work on. And so I made some things that just work for me. You have two formats. You can click print and it'll jump down to my print materials. I mean, no print, or you can click print and it will jump down to print materials. I'm going to go through both. There is a lot here. So for no print, I have first, this is just kind of a general Tier 2 vocabulary. So we have definition, synonym, use it in a sentence, and opposite. And every single deck are the same words. So let me show you what that means. So sometimes I'll start with definitions and just see what they know. So there's no answers here. So you can stay in edit mode and click whatever word you want to click, or you can go to slideshow. So that's really up to you. And it just says, what does gentle mean? And the image below, I did my best, is supposed to represent that Tier 2 word. So what does gentle mean? You know, we're not going to be rough with something. You're going to care for something. We can see what the child's knowledge is. So I'll start with that at first, and then maybe we need some work. So we'll hop over to synonyms. So synonyms, what's another word for appear? To come out, to pop up, to show, to present. So this one you have to use, if you want the answers, you have to use it in a slideshow. Sorry, I should have gone through that. So once you open it up, you have to click slideshow. So maybe we'll go through this for the words they don't know. I mean, you can do it here and just click on the answer too. And maybe the next week, we're going to do the opposite. So what's the opposite of all these words? And as it's loading, again, it's the same words in the same order, but instead of synonym, it's opposite. So what's the opposite of appear? To disappear, to go, to leave, to hide. And then we have use it in a sentence, which is just kind of a blank one. The child has to create their own sentence. And then you can go back to definition. How much have we learned? Does the child know what it is now? Can they use it in a sentence? So that's kind of a warm up with Tier 2, and that is a research-driven format. So to learn vocabulary, we need to know these things like synonym. It's a really hard word for me. Opposite, you'd be able to use it in a sentence. What's the definition? Okay, so now we are going to get into more grade-specific Tier 2 words. So grade-specific verbs, grade-specific classroom words, seasons, weather, feeling words, math vocab. Now these are a much smaller deck because there's a lot to it. You're going to take one word and you're just going to work on it. So maybe for this one, you're only going to go through 1 or 2 words a session. So I use this in slideshow. So math Tier 2 words, the protocol. We're going to do a drill, explicit teaching, and then we're going to go to implicit generalization. Woo, okay, sorry guys. So borrow, what does borrow mean, right? This is easy. We can just pick a picture. You know, it means this one, great. What does borrow mean? So, right, we have a visual about it. There's a visual about borrowing a book, a visual about borrowing a pen. Then we go to the definition. Then we go to answering some questions. What rhymes with borrow? How do we spell borrow? What's the first sound? What's the last sound? What's our background knowledge? You know, talk about when you've borrowed a toy from a friend. Now let's relate it. Let's come up with opposites ourselves. Let's find different places that we could borrow, 2 different places you could borrow things, like maybe school. You can borrow things from the library. We're going to relate it. And then we're going to explain this is, more of a generalization. We're going to explain how you borrow something. So we're going to use the word in context. So a practice. So that is great. You really get to know one word. You go through all the evidence-based tactics, and we have those for all the different grades up to 3rd grade. And we have a bonus kindergarten one because I feel like kindergarten, I have a lot of tier 2 kindergartners. And then we have printable materials. Now these are a little bit different. I do use these, but I don't always use these. I don't print them. I bring them up on my second screen and I annotate them with PDF or my annotation tool that I have downloaded. So let's look at some kindergarten S words. So these are for my mixed group friends. These do have some articulation goals built in because the list of words might have a certain sound. So these are all tier 2 kindergarten words with S and Z. So that's just a list of the words you're going to go through. So first we circle the artist. So first we're just matching a picture with a definition. Easy peasy. Then we're going to do yes, no questions. Does this person look miserable? We have to decide yes or no. We have some of those. Now we're going to do naming. Name 4 things that can burst. Name 4 things that taste delicious. We're going to go through those. Now these can be done in session. You can do these like maybe you're going to go through all the tier 2 words and you just make a binder and you work through them. Maybe these are your home practice, but these are a lot, but they're awesome too. So what sound does searching start with? What does it rhyme with? Let's draw searching. How do we see it? What's another word for searching? What's the opposite of searching? What's something we've searched for? What is the scientist searching for? So we're using it in a sentence. We're relating it to our lives. We're doing opposites. We're doing synonyms. I got it right. We're doing some phonological stuff. We're doing visual stuff. So we have a lot, and there are a lot of these. Now I did 1st grade tier 2 with S and Z, kindergarten tier 2 with S and Z, and 3rd grade S and Z, and 4th grade S and Z. If you guys really like these and you want more articulation sounds, let me know and I'll make more. I haven't gotten a lot of feedback on them and they take a long time to make. I will gladly do them if that's what you need. So just let me know and I'll put that high on my priority list. Then we have some fall tier 2 words. So if you want to do a theme, they're fall, but you can use these at any time. You don't really need to use them in the fall. But we have, I'll just show you them. Okay, so circle synonyms. Orchard, what's another word for orchard? Then if you don't want the child to have that choice, they can write in their own word here. Definition, circle the definition. What is an orchard? What does chili mean? Or they can write in their definitions themselves. They have to write in the definition. So it's just different Q levels for that one. So that is all my tier 2 stuff. It right now is kindergarten through 3rd to 4th grade. I'm sorry I don't have later grades yet. If you would like more of these, especially the printable ones or no print, please just send me an email. I really, really, really do want your feedback because I make what I need. And if there's something you need, I will put that up on my priority list. All right, well, thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate your support and be on the lookout for another email. You have a lot to catch up on. There's a lot of materials in here. All right, have a great day.